What is up, everybody, and welcome to the losers quarterfinal matchup between Ace and JoeRandom. I'm the Packle, and I'm joined today by TK Mala and a Partyman X. How are y'all doing?
I'm back finally.
Yeah,
after being gone.
After like a solid forever time.
Hey, it's not my fault. These are all scheduled during my work hours.
So yeah, this is the final non-finals matchup that we have. At the end of this match, we have the schedule set up for the finals match. So stick around just about, say, an hour. This is gonna be a fun time between Ace and JoeRandom. So let's go ahead and move on over to that scene. And we're starting off with School 1, and also I did not update the bottom thing real quick. Hold on, I am bad at this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Nice job. Really,
listen, I am
really doing your great.
I am the best, dude. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, the greatest content creator we've ever seen.
Possibly.
All right.
The fun part is I actually did have it saved. It's just for whatever reason didn't actually save. We do everything live here, folks. There we go. See, like that. I fixed it. Magic. I wonder how that happened. Anyways, yeah, School 1, guys. I did not mean for it to happen this time. Let me go and fix this real quick. All right. I think we are ready to go if Ace and Joe are as well.
Let's take a look. Oh, I need to do something here on my end. I assume this is at the bottom. Oh no, you have a setup. Okay.
Okay,
right,
I believe we're ready to go now. Strike out hiccups, of course, trying to get all the jitters out before this amazing match. But I'm ready if everyone else is. So on my go, 3, 2, 1, go, we'll be ready to start. Start with School 1. All right, 3. Waiting for us to get to the screen.
Yep.
There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
All right. So let's see. We've seen this level quite a bit. Ace is just kind of just warming up essentially for that first minute since he can't start a run just yet. So don't mind him. But Joe's actually going to be starting off here. So let's see. Going back to what I said, we've seen this level quite a bit overall. Multiple matches. And I feel like it's kind of been a toss-up, actually, more or less. Although I would say last time we saw Joe on this match, he completed like 5+ runs.
Which is
at
insane.
A very consistent pace.
Yeah, very consistent pace. Very, the man's just... this is a long level, too. This is one of the longer levels overall, and he was still hitting, 5 or 6 runs overall. That's insane. And he was also hitting some pretty difficult tricks, too. He's starting off with something pretty easy right off the bat here. Just opting to just go ahead and do the drop down to get the tape. And looks like Ace is going.
Yep. And so, let's see. So, I think Joe just trying to get a first run out of the way. It's looking pretty good overall. I think if he gets this down, he'll probably just switch over to starting to do the...
Oh, he missed the textbook on the top. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. He might switch over then over to doing the double strat where you get mostly textbook.
Yeah, that's something we see a lot with JoeRandom is that he tends to go for safer strats and move on to the dangerous strats, whereas a lot of other players tend to just start out with very, rather difficult strats and then move to the very difficult strats.
Yeah, I just want to get the jitters out mainly. Get the movement down a little bit. You have to learn so many levels, especially at this level of play. And with both these players, they both know pretty much every single map, but each map works so much different that you actually have to do a quick warm up, even during a match, just to make sure that you know you can hit these certain tricks. So you aren't trying to do in-game adjustments. Ace, that was a bad jump for that, but he was able to get it back on the go turnaround. But besides that, this is a decent pace from Ace right here. Joe's also on a pretty decent pace going up for the textbook. He still opts for the easier method overall. Ooh, Ace going for a newer strat right there and gets a solid 79.
79.59. Yep, so I'd say that's a pretty good first run there. Not the greatest, obviously, but it's something good to work with. Making sure that he has all the early level kind of sorted out, I guess. I think
over here is on a very good pace, and he gets a 77.
Ooh.
A very low 77
solid,
at that.
Yep.
And that was without the harder tricks that you saw Ace trying to perform. So obviously, Ace probably messed up a few tricks. Joe's just very consistent at that map overall, hitting those tricks. But yeah, as party members said before, it's not just Joe. I've seen a bunch of players just not have enough points at the end. Some of these routes are really, really tight for points. Sometimes they rely on getting these insane combos right at the start, and if you don't get it, then you're kind of having to waste a little bit of time, or you'll just forget about it, whichever one of the two.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those levels. It's very front-loaded in terms of points. That downhill section is very important to hit, like, at least 90,000 or so.
Oh, very nice. He has the grind set up for the jump for the tape, and he was able to get the tape and the textbook in one go. That's very nice to hit.
Looks like Joe is going pretty well.
I think one thing I just thought about as well, Joe is an Xbox player. Of course, that's why you got a little bit of a head start. With having an Xbox, you probably are forced, because of the load times, to actually try to be more consistent overall so you can get good times. You can't just reset all the time because you're wasting like upwards of 10 seconds per go. And that's a 76 from Joe.
Very nice.
A mid 76 at that. So he takes a little bit of a higher lead. Oh, Ace just barely misses the textbook, and he misses it on the second go as well. That's unfortunate. But as you see right there, 104,000 points going from Joe, which sets up pretty nicely. It's 150k for this level.
No, it's
really
125.
125.
Yeah, 125.
I lied. Don't listen to me. I don't know points in this game at all. I will get it misquoted all the time. Either way, yeah, he's pretty much almost good to go. He just has to hit a couple more tricks, and he is set for the rest of the time.
Yeah, no. Scoring is kind of weird in this game to me. I think these ILs have kind of... Actually, it's partially due to a game mechanic, but like, long combos are bad in this game, essentially, for the reason that manuals slow you down a pretty significant amount.
So
and once you start...
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, grinds also do slow you down,
I was gonna say grinds as well. So, grinds can also slow you down. It's more. It's not really that they slow you down. It's just not worth the time investment. If that makes sense. It takes a solid few seconds for the special grind to go off. It takes a solid few seconds for the special menu to go off. So it's almost more worth it to go with something else entirely. Joe's also in a really good pace right here as well, and he gets I think it's a better 76.
Yep, and Ace got a 74 right after, so
105.
105. Yep. So both runners getting a really good run in right there. Ace a little bit ahead on that one, but still quite a bit of time left overall. So
yeah, these are times to be happy with at the end of the match, and we're only 5 minutes in, so
yeah,
that shows how good these two players are.
And if we've seen anything from Joe, it's just like every run he makes, it's better and better than it was before. Just because he gets into a rhythm and he gets into a groove, and he starts snowballing at that point. Like you'll see, like at the very first run, you'll see that his movement's kind of slow. Then he just starts picking the pace and gets better and better. Oh, except I say that and he misses that jump. Might be. Okay, in my defense, that was on Twitch. Not as a Twitch stream, so it's like a 5-second delay compared to that, so I'm just saying.
Just always trying to sabotage.
Yeah, pretty much. I see Ace right there. He has about not even 50k points. A lot of that comes from trying to cancel your special menus a little too early. Again, all special menus in the game pretty much have the same like frames of going off, so if you mistime it, then you're just gonna not get the special manual. Even though it looks like you got it, until it appears on your trick string, you do not get the points for it.
Yep.
Nice bail.
Another fun fact is special manuals slow you down more than even a normal manual, so I think quite a few players have opted for taking no special manuals, no special grinds at this point. Grinds is more so because those frames take forever. You kind of have to sit on them.
You know it's a dark time in Tony Hawk history when people have to legitimately use special flip tricks in speedruns. So it is a dark time indeed.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks. I think at first I thought only one special manual slowed you down. I think I thought like Rusty Slide like slowed you down significantly more. And then I think like 2 days later somebody else was like, it turns out every special manual just kills your speed.
He
more
gets a
apparent
75
with,
from Joe. He's got a mid 75 at that. It was a 5.56. So a little bit better of a time. He is slowly crawling his way up. It's about 3 minutes to go, a little bit under the net left in the game. This is a best of 5, by the way. So one player has to take 3 games in order to go on to the losers finals.
Let's see.
God, those load times are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there's a reason we give him a minute, it's because of that. Might have to have to be more in some cases.
It's time for the real load list timers to come out.
I tried working on it, then I got lazy. So, my fault.
Just give them a 10-minute countdown with load list timers. Hey, that would actually be not a bad idea.
No, it wouldn't be. It's, again, stuff to think about for the next tournament for sure. At least to make it kind of fair for console versus PC.
Right.
Anyways, that's a later tournament. We're talking about this tournament. Ace is going for the strat right here. Let's see if he gets the... And he misses it, but he goes back and gets the backup strat with the wall plant and wall jump and gets it. Very good on points. And this is actually really good pace right here coming from Ace.
Yeah, wow, this is...
And I lied.
See what you did there?
Well, the worst part is he was complaining to me earlier about like he has like I won't say a checklist, but he knows that every single time I say something bad happens. So I know he's like cursing under his breath. He's like, that fucking Packle guy. Bet you anything.
I bet you he says that anyways, even when you're not around.
You're right. You're right.
Doesn't everyone?
We have a minute to go. Let's see how this goes. We don't have a yeah, you're also right, TK. But yeah, we have a little bit less than a minute. We don't have each runner has about... There's no more time for a... everyone pretty much has like one good fresh run left. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Ace... Ooh, okay, he decides to... He wants to go for the run. So,
yeah, no, I think that's the better choice regardless.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
he just wants to further his lead instead of just kind of grinding out runs.
Yep. Joe on a pretty good run so far. I don't think he's had any mistakes so far, so looking pretty good on his end.
I'll have to go ahead and get some extra points right there and gets more than enough that he needs. Let's see if he gets the trick right here, and easy for him. So this is Ace's final run, and so is Joe's. Let's see how this goes for both runners. Yeah, Joe's on a really good pace run right here. Let's see how he finishes up for sure. A little bit of a hiccup right there on the ramp. It was a little bit bad angle coming down from the top of the hill.
Yep, and he has points and everything already, so it's just purely down to his movement here at the end.
Yeah. If he gets this, it's not going to be by much, though. Oh. It's a... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Don't think that is, because...
No, it's not. That is not. That
just
was
slightly over.
Very close, though.
Just barely, yeah. Ace is going to be taking game 1 by only 0.4 seconds. Damn. That is... But still, yeah, as you can see, Joe was just like... He was doing so well. Just... He was able to inch it back close in the end, but unfortunately, Ace will take game 1 for this. And with that, we'll be going off to a certain Venice Beach, which I don't think we've seen too much in this tournament overall. It's usually like a few maps. Venice is not one of them. I think we've only seen it like once or twice.
Yeah, Venice Beach is a relative rarity in this tournament. Ace has a ridiculously good time in this. I think it's 55 point something.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Something like that.
somebody might have beat it like by a little bit yesterday, but
It was a certain plushy guy.
was it him?
I think he might be in this call.
Oh, yeah, it's the person in the call. What a shocker!
Oh, really? Oh, I don't pay attention.
Yeah, I got it down to 54, I think, and then Cromer destroyed me, and it seems like he's going to destroy me more. So
That's Cromer. He's taking revenge on everyone for him getting bopped in this tournament. Anyways, I think we're ready to go. So for Joe, Joe starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Whenever you see Ace over here just doing some tricks as he just kind of chillaxes.
So obviously, Party Man, you have quite a bit of experience in the level, I would say. I think that's a fair assumption. How would you say this level is? Is this like just mostly consistency? Are there just dumb tricks everywhere? Is it a mix of both, you know?
it's sort of a mix of both. I'd say it leans more towards the dumb tricks. We'll see with Ollie the Magic Bomb, you kind of have to get really specific jumps. So right where Joe's coming up here, ideally you want to go right over Ollie when you're coming down, but that's really hard to get, especially not consistently.
Right. Yeah, I remember Ace was the first one I think I saw play this. Well, it was one of Ace's race, I should say. Where he was going for like really dumb Ollie bum strats basically.
Yep.
And they don't look fun.
They're not.
I hated. Well, part of it is because I'm bad, but like Ollie is just not fun in general, to be honest.
No, I
He's
think in
not a
this
fun
game
guy.
he has a smaller trigger area to
Barely missed
actually
Joe's
ollie
time right
over
there.
him.
He's trying to fix a
looked away
hiccup
right
with the
then.
timer. I'll have TK look back up the time real quick. I had a hiccup with the timer that I had to fix real quick.
Let me see if I can just do this.
Yeah, this try right here that you saw Joe try to do, just drop down from top of the bum. That's
So-
actually one of my more favorite strats to see.
Joe got a 58.746.
746. That's not a bad
That's
time.
solid.
Solid for a first run for sure.
Saw Ace not able to jump up to the roof where the S is. That's another annoying thing about this level, kind of throughout the series. You can't really wall ride up to that little fence.
That was
It is the most frustrating thing in the world.
That was a strange, like, quick turn that you saw for the bum. That was weird. Then you missed the collectible, so it's like not even worth it. They're virtually synced right now, so that's kind of cool. Until, never mind, I lied.
Until Venice Beach happens.
And then Venice Beach happens, and the bums, and their persistent hitboxes, and all that fun jazz. That was like one of the first things I learned about this game when I got the pre-release. I'm like, this is dumb. They have persistent hitboxes. Oh wow, there's a little
We see
weird
Ace
movement
running
of
into that tree.
Yeah, I tried to recover, but it just didn't work out for him.
Yep.
How easy is it to get points on this level with this route?
It's pretty solid if you go with just getting a combo in this first little bit here. We see Ace kind of spreads his tricks out a little more. There's quite a few chances to get a few points. It's not too bad.
He's able to get the bum drop down strat right there.
Yep. Kind of bumps the tree, but wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it was a fair bounce overall.
We
The use of
see
death
one
warps
the
is
two
also
death warps.
Yeah, it's oh, nice. Up. Nope. the death warps in this game are, there's not really been a whole lot of death warps throughout the series. I'll be honest. There's maybe a handful I could probably think of right off the top of my head. So
I think this is the only level where it's optimal to do death warps. DHJ used to have one, but now people just wall ride around the spire.
I think that was a Ace invention too, I believe.
Could be.
Pretty sure it is. Every other hard strat in this game is an Ace invention.
I mean, it's between Ace, George. I don't think it's George on that one.
Maybe Crab.
Might have been. Yeah, Crab's on the other one because he also played that level consistently. Between one of those two, I think.
Oh, he barely. Oh, Joe barely gets the huge transfer right there.
Yep. Something new in this game is that you can actually get the huge transfer by grinding instead of making that stupid jump.
Which is good because it's fail, unfortunate. Which is good because it's never been an easy jump throughout any series. But as you saw right there, Joe almost missed it. He was just like, honestly, he only got it because I think the gaps in this game are a little lenient in terms of like where their triggers are.
Yep.
Because what's supposed to happen right there is like you grind and you jump, and then you get to the bottom ramp, and you get the gap at the same time along with the huge transfer gap. Right there, he kind of like fell off the side, and the game has a tendency of giving you those, so which is nice in that case. Yeah, it just breaks his momentum slightly.
Yeah, you can consistently run into the side of it, or you have to land in the very corner of the transition. It's kind of how that works.
About to hit the halfway mark right here, and I don't think Ace has completed a run just yet. He's just hoping for a solid run. This is one of those levels that is probably definitely like an evil run overall. Like you miss one trick and you might as well just reset because of how much time it takes to get it back. Holy crap, that was a weird jump from Joe.
I was gonna say, recovery on this level doesn't seem very easy, if even like possible, to be honest.
Like it isn't in most cases. Like if say you miss like a spray can or something, those are pretty obnoxious. The bombs aren't too bad to miss.
Okay. I feel like they are kind of annoying because they're just weird hitboxes overall, but maybe just because I'm bad at this game. So.
Yeah, but in most cases you can just quick turn and try again.
Quick turn is definitely a amazing feature. That
it's so good.
It's so good. It's one of the best features they added. What was that bounce from Ace? What?
Yep. Sometimes you clip that little ledge there. I'm not sure why.
All right, so it's semi-consistent is what you're saying.
It's not at all consistent is the annoying thing.
Okay, it's even worse.
Sometimes it lets you step up like it's a curb. Other times you just bounce off of it.
Ace is on a pretty good run right here. Let's see if he gets a few more of these. Gets his transfer. He's going to get an angle for the spray king. Gets it. He has plenty of points as well.
And misses the bomb at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is really annoying if you're, watching your timer, watching it tick down like, oh, I know I can get the 54 or whatever, and then you just slightly miss that angle.
Slightly missed up that angle, speaking of. It's definitely interesting to see like the different things I've come up with Venice. Like this route, like pretty much every other map in this game, like the route is so much different compared to what it used to be. It's just Venice is definitely like a huge change, like overall. Because at the beginning, like in the old games, you would go for like this huge monster combo to get points and to also get set up for the huge transfer. In this game, it's just like, lol, we do that last, and plus you have like these stupid grinds that also count as gaps. It's I'm not used to it.
Are you saying you want to go back to the old ways?
Yes. 2x for the win. the true remake.
Remake.
The
Dot
one
JPEG.
person, the one
Remake.
person who wants the old physics back.
Yes. I can't be the only one. Nah, this game's great. I'll come up with the 2-minute mark. Not too much time left in the run.
Packle just wants to float.
I just want to float.
Yeah, the only time I touch 2x, I'm like, God, why am I on the why am I still in the air?
It's pretty accurate. You jump and you're in the air. You're a freaking spaceship because of how long you're up there. To be fair, 5 is the same way, so you know.
Listen, 5 doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Thug 1. But it does exist.
Yeah, you jump and you go flying in the air with butt slaps.
Yeah, exactly. See? Come on, TK. When's 2x tournament? One day.
Once you exit more than 2 players.
Me and Hawk will make it happen one day.
I was gonna say, there's only 2 players, so I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
You can have a tournament with 2 players. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, this is round 1, but it's also grand finals.
And then if how do you decide winners and losers? I wonder.
So now we're at about a minute left. Ace still yet to have a run.
I think he's just kind of going for 50 has a pretty solid run overall, and he's just trying to get something together. It's just something's messing up every now and again. And he's just having to retry. There's still a little bit of time left for him to get a few more retries than if he needs to. But he's on decent pace right now, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, we'll see how it goes now that you mention it.
I'm not trying to mention too much. Oh, wow. Okay, now I see it. I'm slightly behind you. Ooh. Yeah, it's still time. Not much time, but there's still a little bit of time. We have 5 seconds left, and then runners will be on their final run. Joe just hit the reset plus Twitch delay, so he is on his final run. Ace is pretty much on his final run. Excuse me, as well. So he needs to get something together. The bum is just not agreeing with him.
I'm not sure how he actually got that jump there, but...
Special shout out to losing 77 frames, Emily. Oh, he misses it. Oh, and I think Ace is going to call it there.
Yep.
Did not finish from Ace and a 58 from Joe, so Joe automatically wins game 2.
And as a fun fact, this is the first time that players have taken each other's maps, by the way.
Oh man, that's a tournament. That's a tournament stat right there. I like it. All right, so there's gonna be something slightly different from this one. There's been a gentleman's agreement between both Joe and Ace. Joe will be given a minute and a half for playing Streets first, due to Streets having like an abhorrent load time percentage on Xbox. So he is gonna be given a minute and a half head start. Then Ace will be hopping in. As soon as there we go. Speaking of load time, all right, I think we are ready to go for both players. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Streets is, as you can see, load times are terrible. There we go. It's like a solid 8 or 9 seconds right there. It's pretty bad. And then you have like a solid 10 seconds of real. Yeah, eventually. So Ace is doing something we didn't think about before, I'll be honest. He loads in at the same time I say go, and at the 1.5 minute mark he'll be going, so we're using that as a timer.
Oh yeah, that is smart.
That is very smart. So he between the Twitch
Packle,
delay
did you start
and
the timer?
No, I did not. I'll start timer in a moment. Yeah,
You almost have 10 seconds.
Almost.
You're like for 10 minutes, rather, I should say.
Oh, that trolley just destroys Joe right there.
Yes, this would be a great level if this game were ported to the new consoles. Just imagine.
Yeah,
Have they even-
definitely.
have they announced anything about that?
I don't know.
I forget.
So, pretty much every Xbox and PS4 4 game are backwards compatible. It's just like
Oh, right.
some are not. So I'd imagine this would be good to go. So yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
as soon as Ace starts up his in a few seconds, we'll start the timer. There we go. All right, there you go. Do the timer, guys. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, yeah, Streets is not a particularly fun level. Both players have
No.
good times, but I imagine there's been a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and mostly tears that have gone to this level.
I was really expecting to say mostly aces.
I'll be fair. This one is no one likes this level except maybe Crad. So, this level is not an easy level by any means. Joe's able to get the double police jump right there, which is very nice to hit. Ace is going for the first
ridiculous
jump.
run right now.
Gets it. He's on a good.
Ace
Oh, the trolley was in a weird spot and gave him a boost, but in a wrong spot overall, so he didn't get the benefits of it. Joe's on a semi-decent pace right now. I think he's just trying to get a run together. Ace is having
takes the
issues
bail
with lips.
after the E.
Yeah, just a quick clip trick. Yeah, I think both players are just trying to go for a semi-decent time right out the start, just to have something. Joe has plenty of points. Both players have plenty of points going into the final stretch of this level.
I think they should have fairly comparable times here, both for their first runs.
84.006. Is that what I saw? And an 82.509
509 on Joe's side.
Oh, 509. Okay. All right. So that is not. And
Hold on.
okay, there we go. But yeah, so yeah, I think both players are trying to get something together. This level is the longest level in the game, I'm pretty sure. So I'm keep meaning to check that out. I'm pretty sure it is. That's a nice wall ride, by the way.
What?
Nice wall ride. This is the longest level, so you need to get something together at least early on, so you know what to go against. You can't just keep on resetting all the time, otherwise you're just not going to get anything.
Yep. Yeah, there's a good chance that no one would get a run that they're close to happy with on this level. This level's just disrespectful.
Oh hell. Have you watched that one time that Ace got world recorded on? Oh,
I'm missing something here.
Yeah, let's just see a new world record in this match as well.
Oh, you're talking about oh, yeah, okay. That's fair. Yeah, Joe's just gonna get. I'm like, what am I missing here? That's right. That's right.
oh.
Yeah,
Did you have?
Joe just needs to get a random world record. What's up?
Did you have 503 on Joe's time, or was it 509?
509.
It's 503. I went and double
Okay.
checked.
503? Okay. With my small ass window, I can't really see shit. So, anyways, Jace is Jace is now Ace. Ace is on a good run, and then he messes up the E, or Ace skate letter. I don't think we've talked about the start just yet. The start here is kind of weird in terms of like going fast. You have to get the police jump. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you start out, you get an auto kick in which the game automatically wires in an up input. So you kind of have to hit left and down to stop yourself and turn to the cop car before you go forward and jump onto it.
Then you have to jump off, go get the life preserver, which is a weird angle. Then you have to position yourself in a weird angle to go get the first skate letter. Then you have to like slow down all of your momentum in the process. Then you have to drop down on first cop car. So it's you pretty much have to go slow on purpose in a speed run.
Joe's on a pretty good run here.
Ooh,
Yep,
he barely gets the tape, but that's a good time right now.
Yes, this is the one level where the secret tape hitbox is very dangerous. It will get you.
All collectibles in this game are deceiving, and secret tape is less deceiving, but still deceiving. Yeah, Joe's on a fairly good pace right now. I think he's still a little low on points, but he's just getting it real quick. There he goes. Let's see how he gets this jump right here. Easy. Oh no, I lied. He fails. I think what he was trying to do, he combined inputs. He was trying to land it and then position himself at an angle so he can automatically just go and get set up for the jump type with the last skate letter. Then he had an awkward angle and just bailed from it. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
That angle didn't even look that bad.
He might have also been trying to put like an extra trick in there too. Ace with a nice jump right there.
Wow.
That's a 79.604.
That is a very good time.
But still not too much better than Joe's time at the same time. Joe was on pretty decent pace up until that bail.
Yeah, they were pretty similar. I think Joe was either at a 79 or an 80, so just like right there with him.
Joe's hitting this. Oh, never mind.
Joe's hitting this trolley, I think.
He's hitting this trolley, is what I was trying to say. He's been hitting that double police car jump pretty consistently. That's not an easy jump at all. If you jump too early, you're going to, like, hit the first cop car, or you're, like, hit the first cop car and land on the second cop car. Oh, wow. Okay, Ace.
Ace is just breaking out new strats here.
Okay, Ace. Ace is like, okay, I can do that too. He's on good pace right here. To be fair, I'm not cursing. I'm watching Joe in the past, so I can't really be cursing him.
Preemptively cursing?
Preemptively cursing, yes. Twitch stream delay. That's all I'm saying. See what I mean? You can't go too fast right there for that jump. Otherwise, you just completely miss the cop car altogether. It's always been in a strange spot, and it's always kind of annoying to get.
I remember when I first was doing this, I thought you really had to grind every cop car. I didn't realize you could just jump on them, so I'm glad that's not the case.
Yeah, he went a little bit late right there, so he hit the first cop car, which, again, destroys all your momentum. So you have to reset at that point if you have time left, which we have about a little under 3 minutes left, which is not a lot of time because this level is extremely long.
Yep. And the load times are extremely long too. So
yes, in the case of look at Ace over here. This tech, dude. This tech. What is this? Okay. He's like, I have new strats for this. We'll get to like the finals matches if he continues, and he's just gonna pull off like some insane strats. What if Ace is in D540? I just realized that right now. Makes you think.
Ace's life has been a lie. Ooh, both runners both messing up the jump up to the tape. Building kind of sucks for both.
Yeah, you actually need good speed. You need good angle. You need a good jump. You need a good wall jump. You need a lot of good things. If there's one thing that's consistent between all the Tony Hawk games, there's just one really stupid jump that you need everything to go right. Otherwise, you're not getting it. A little bit under 2 minutes left to go in this match. Both runners have barely enough time to pull off one more fresh run, then a couple resets. So we'll see how this goes. Ace is just a little low on his new tech right there, so he wasn't able to get that. He's just trying to pull off all the
very
strats.
hard to start the game up and play with that strat right now.
Man's like, man, I want this record. Get this new tech in front of me. 1 minute to go in the match overall. Oh, not match, but this game. One of the two. Best of 5. So, there you go. Joe has a few seconds behind overall, but he can definitely get it as long as he gets a good run together. Ace is trying to go for a more solid run. Ooh, okay.
I think
Go
I
for it.
feel like I don't know how to explain this in my mind.
Oh, get the trolley jump right
Oh.
there. Nice from Ace. Gets a little bit of speed boost.
Beautiful.
Both these runners, when I watch them run, feel like I'm just watching cams of each other playing the same game, essentially, at the start.
Oh, because they have the same movement, or?
Yeah, no, they like move very, like, obviously, there's a specific line they use, but it just feels like I'm watching the same player.
Oh. Well, if they are the
But-
same player. Joe was
That'd
able to
be
get off the reset just in time. So this is going to be his final run. He needs to get a better than a 79.604 to proceed. And he misses the jump. I don't think that's going to be it. That's going to be it for him for game 3. Ace is just going to go for the finish right here. Put the nail in the coffin. Probably won't be a better time. Looks like it might be a little slow overall. It's going to be a little slow overall. Yep, just barely. But yeah, Ace takes game 3.
All right, so I think Ace has quite a bit more experience on that map, so it makes sense. With our next map going to be Downhill Jam.
Jam.
Ooh boy.
Oh boy, here we go. All right, I think we are ready to go. Both players are. So we will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I was actually having
Alright,
the.
so
I was
what's
actually
there
trying to
to
get the timer
be said
set up
about
right there, and I
Downhill
messed it
Jam?
up. Downhill Jam sucks. That's all you need to know. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's not an easy level by any means. I say it is easy. I tried playing the other day. I'm trash at the level, so by proxy, this level sucks to play. Nah, this level has a lot of interesting tech. Both from the downhill, from the tape jump to this beginning step. Joe is interesting. I guess he's just opting for a safer strat. You usually can get the hard hat cap at the beginning, then angle yourself up to get the first valve. But he's just going for a slightly easier strat overall.
Yep. This level's kind of full of like weird strats in a way that I really love. Like you have your weird valve jumps, you got the tape jump, you got here Joe's opting for the death warp to get that hard hat.
Which, if you want to be a masochist, you could go for a much harder strat that allows you to just pretty much like wall right around the pillar and still get it. But he's just going for a run right now, and this is actually pretty decently paced. He gets that jump, and he gets the
really
hard
good.
hat. Let's go with
Yeah.
a 53 right off the start.
So
That's a great run to start with.
Yeah, no, that's a really good run to start with.
A really good
we've
run
seen-
with slower strats, mind you. So that's a very good run going from Joe. And now he's going.
Yeah,
he's
no.
now with that run, he's starting to opt for slightly easier, slightly harder strats.
I think we've seen quite a few mess ups on this level. I'd say this is probably like maybe the hardest level to complete in the tournament, like cleanly.
Honestly, this is definitely the level that if you miss something, you ain't. What?
Oh, we see
Ace!
going for the
Ace! What are you
tape
doing? What the hell was that? What did I just see? What did I just see? Hello?
You just saw Ace.
What the hell did I just see, dude? Is that new? Did Ace just make that, or?
Ace-
Well,
So
that
Ace
is,
discovered-
it's been around for a few days.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Ace
thought you just
discovered
said
it
that
a couple days ago.
my heart, dude.
trying-
I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay, it's been around
wait.
for a little bit. Might be.
Or was it George?
I should have
It was
been.
either Ace or George. I know one of the two might have found it, and then the other one refined it. But essentially, they found that, and
Meanwhile,
it's just
meanwhile, on Joe's
bastard.
corner, by the way, 5,
Yeah, Joe
6,
getting a ridiculously good run.
55, 6, 4. This guy he doesn't care that Ace is doing these hard strats. He's like, man, I am going after you on this level. But yeah, I probably should pay more attention to strats. That was sick to see, I'll be honest. That's the first time I've seen that. That's why I reacted the way I did. That is a genuine reaction you just heard right there, folks. That's so... God, that's so sick. There's so much sick movement in this game.
This is why DHJ is actually the best level. It's full of really cool tricks.
But it's also run kill jam because you miss one thing, it's over. Ace is on a ridiculous run right here. Oh, but it misses the valve.
Oh, misses the valve.
That would have been a
but
56.
Probably gonna death warp to recover. Nope.
Oh,
Just barely crosses the finish line to reset.
That would have been a 46 if he hit that. It was just a little early. That valve right there at the end is not the easiest thing ever. You don't have a lot of, you don't have a big window to jump. I mean, one, get the wall ride, and B, get the jump at the same time.
Yep.
It's if you miss it, if you go too early, you're not getting the valve. If you go too late, you're not making the jump. So it needs to be like absolutely perfect.
Yeah. And in addition, I've definitely had troubles getting off that rail to going to the right. It's all around just a difficult strat.
Yeah, we've noticed. it's that for whatever reason that rail is just evil. Ace is missing the hard head a couple times and his ops for reset.
these runners are actually very consistent at this level. I think though, I remember last time we saw it, it felt like it was kind of a toss-up just because people kept messing up at various points throughout the level, but they both seem to be getting pretty far into the level without actually messing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this level seems to have improved quite a bit in my mind.
Yeah, Ace is just kind of going for these strats, dude. It's sick to see these strats from him.
It's
yeah,
incredible just how consistent he is at that tape jump. Like, it's not easy to do that.
I was going to ask you if it was easy, because he makes it look easy. But I'll take your word for it. Man, we're only 4 minutes in. I thought we just started. This has been a fun watch, but because both runners are just so consistent this level, it's ridiculous. Again, if you miss one thing, it's over, virtually. He didn't get the grind right there, so he just opted for the jump right there. Good on points. Let's see if he gets the wall ride. Gets the wall ride, and he gets a 47.
Jeez.
Was that 248 as I saw? Or was that 249?
Yep.
48.
Yeah, that's what I saw at least.
Solid time. I say solid, but that was an amazing time. Like, damn, it was.
That is, I'm pretty sure top 5 at least.
Wow, I'm surprised he actually got that gap right there. That gap's actually not the easiest thing to hit. You're not doing it the intended way, so the hitbox for it's a little strange. Yeah, why is Ace so consistent at this jump? Did he just grind this for like a solid year and then that was it?
I think he's been practicing it quite a bit. I'm pretty sure, like just on his own in like recent times. Mostly because I think.
Luckily, it's not like a positioning sort of trick, so
how did he get that
has
airwalk?
A good rhythm down.
How did he get that airwalk? He wasn't even on the trigger. Hello? Okay. Sure. It's actually easy. George, I'm not taking your word for it, bud.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't
saying that, so
yeah.
It doesn't look that bad if you practice it. In my mind, I think George might be right. I think it's mostly just understanding what's going on.
Yeah. Could be.
But I don't understand what's going on, so it's hard for me.
Do you need a tutorial?
Yes. I need a visual tutorial. I need button inputs, and I know George has it somewhere, so I can just look at his runs. Input maps are amazing, people. Just saying.
Yeah, definitely one of the more quality things that you can add.
As your tutorial life pro tip, always have an input viewer. Hit the 7 minute mark, so we don't have a whole lot to go. Yeah, Ace is just. Oh, okay. Never mind. I lied. Might be. I was gonna say that he's been hitting this like 100% every single time, and he misses one.
Yeah, it's a drop and then a Wally or Wally plant.
Let's see.
Joe's kind of just going for umping for points right here with a special manual. That slows him down a decent bit overall, but it does like ensure that he does get the points he needs towards the end. Yeah, that angle also, like we said, that I said before, but that angle sucks going for the jump over the chasm. Like that again, not intended way. You pretty much do like a blind back turn and just hope that your angle's good. And if it isn't, then well, you're not getting it.
Yeah, you have to be a little further than you might think up the hill, and then have to make it to the far right against that wall. It's really awkward to hit.
A little under 2 minutes left in the run. Joe needs to get a beat of 47-248 to go to game 5. Otherwise, he is out of the tournament. This is match point for Ace. The winner of this match will be going on to losers finals.
It's got to get a 47, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Just get the run. That's all you need to do. You get the run, you go on. And we've seen world records on stream before, so I don't see why not, right?
Oh, you're not wrong.
It's that easy.
It's that easy. Just get world record. I'm just barely missing the hat right there. That's a nice lineup once you get that. It's so sick. I'm will not stop gushing about that trick.
Alright, right after this, who's all starting up the game and trying the streets wall ride and that tape strat?
I think George already has record from that. I'll be honest with you. He saw it and he's like, man, this is free now. I might. Even though I'm trash at literally every level except like Hanger, barely.
Look, all I learned from playing this game recently is I can't score. I'm actually just so bad at
You were
scoring.
like ragging on us earlier about us not being able to get score points, and now you're like, yeah, I'm bad for this.
Yeah, the difference is I have like under 30 hours. Come on. Give me a week here, buddy. And then I'll play you one-on-one, score only.
Oh boy, now you'll beat me.
I don't know, scoring's not too bad. You just gotta get a bunch of frontside 540s, and there you go.
This is the final run for both players. Ace is going for the run to end all runs. Joe needs to get 3 seconds better to proceed. No pressure. Decent start so far, however. He has a 69-422 on the points as well, so that's nice. Almost nice. Oh no, he doesn't get the jump up. That's not nice at all. Nope, that's gonna be it. That is gonna be it. Ace takes game 4 and is going to be moving on to the losers finals. Man, what a
match.
What a match. Both players are just so good. It's like there's so many times that it could have gone either direction. Let's go ahead and get both these guys on real quick. Good match overall, guys.
First and
GGs.
foremost, screw Venice. Me and my homies hate Venice. I don't know how I bailed at the end there. Little miffed about that. Also, for that A strat in streets, you have no idea how right you are with new tech. I've only theorized that in my head. I've literally never tried it. The first time I ever did it was in the tournament, and it just happened to work. So you know that's cool.
I'm like, man, this guy over here is just pulling out the new tech I've never seen, and then okay, Ace.
So yeah, I mean, I had a decent round. I'm like, might as well try it, and it worked. So that's cool.
How does it feel?
How's
to be
your
moving
heart
on?
rate, Joe?
Okay, there you go. Is Joe even here?
Wait, what?
I said, how's your heart rate? Because mine is not healthy.
Mine is maybe very slightly above average.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mr. Consistent, even with his heart rate.
Man, he
I've
probably had
been in a lot
he had the
tournaments
most
from
finish
G, but-
runs out of this match. I'm just saying.
Oh, for sure.
Out of this whole tournament, probably.
Probably. He probably has more completed in by himself than every other runner in this tournament, for sure.
I'm still mildly surprised both of you took each other's maps, which is really weird to me.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have picked Venice. I haven't practiced it in a little bit, and I just could not get a run done. I also, one of them I reset at the very end. You're like, oh, you missed the bum. I didn't miss the bum. I just wasn't going fast enough. Like, I was already at 58, and I was like, oh, well, shit. I guess JoeRandom's just really good.
According to George the Plushie, you just need one run in as long as it's world record. There you go, guys.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
All right. GG's, Joe. You had me going for a minute there.
GG's.
It went back
Very
and
scary.
forth. It was a very, very, very competitive match. Y'all are both very good runners, and it's good to see this type of matchup from both of you. Joe, Ace, rather. You'll be moving on to losers finals. How do you feel?
I'm just glad I don't have to worry about pick ban anymore, but now I have to practice warehouse, which sucks, so better get on that.
Yes, you're right. Because now that we're done with all of the other matches, we are now proceeding to the finals.